Hello, everybody. It's Thursday, Thoughtful Thursday, with Crystal Farley, Stress Management Maven, who is now video blogging on Twitch TV and on YouTube. So today, I talked a lot yesterday, I feel like, in my craft, but today I'm actually going to make a savory pork stew. So this is sort of a combo video blog about, what my thoughts are, what I'm learning as I explore and perform workshops and learn more about stress management as I am now owning my own business this year and going forward. I'm a social entrepreneur, if you will. And I cook at the same time because I love cooking, don't want to monetize it, but I love to do it, so you get to reap the rewards of that. So today, again, I'm making a savory pork stew. It will be SIBO friendly, so those of you with digestion issues, everything I use is traditionally accepted by your gut. So I try to stick to that. Again, it's funny, I was actually looking at a blog last night for low FODMAP foods, and high FODMAP foods included cauliflower and stuff, which I had never seen before, so apparently it depends. If you have IBS, there may be some other restrictions, but I solely go with low FODMAP and what I've been using because it works for my body and my husband's. So again, I'm doing the savory pork stew. I'm just going to use a pork tenderloin, and so we're actually not eating this until I think Saturday. But what I've noticed is that my stews tend to taste better when they have been marinating for a couple of days. So that's why I'm making it today, because I think it'll taste better. I think it'll taste better on Saturday night. So I'm using my slow cooker. Well, I'm using the Instant Pot. So tried out Tuesday last week. I used my Instant Pot for a crock pot, and it was freaking awesome. So I'm going to save $30 and space in my cabinet so that I can just use the crock pot. I'm sorry, the Instant Pot. So let's see what I got to do. Oh, I don't even have to pre-cook the pork for this recipe. This is awesome. I actually thought I had to, so I did just waste a little bit of oil, but that's okay. You know what? I might just sear it anyway, which I know is not necessarily right, but it tends to stay together a little bit firmer when it has a little bit of a more harder edge on the outside. So I'm going to do that anyway. So I'm just going to saute a little bit of garlic. I'm also making my leeks today. I want some for my salad as well as for the pork stew. So that'll be good, but we'll just do that. So Thoughtful Thursday, I made a post last night, and I talked a little bit about it yesterday. People doing, saying, feeling what they want to feel, because they are important. And I feel like a lot of folks, they don't necessarily want to share how they feel about things because they're scared of how the public or friends are going to feel about them. So that was what inspired me there, because I got a little hate on one of my posts from the other day, which is fine. I do value people's opinions and stuff. I just have my own way of doing things, and everybody's entitled to that. But so today I am, very much thinking about my business. Actually, I've been doing a lot of work. Let me adjust this a little bit. So it's become extremely relevant to me, or not relevant, that's not the right word. It's come extremely clear to me. The universe has told me that I am meant to connect with people. And I'm really excited about the path that I'm on, and I know that I need to be patient because I am certain that whatever I am supposed to do in life, I will be led to. I completely believe that. And so I'm just cubing up my tenderloin that I bought. Just so you know. And I was at a local coffee shop yesterday for a meeting that ended up running over, which was awesome, with a really great lady. I'm actually going to be on a local radio show on Thursday morning next week, which is really cool. And so I gave a table to somebody. I said, go ahead and have my table. We're getting ready to leave anyway, because I could tell that the woman was really disappointed that we were at her table as she wanted for her meeting. And so, she complimented my hair, and we just started talking, and she actually invited me back for their business meeting. And so I shared what I do and, my card and all of that good stuff and a couple of my upcoming projects that I have going. And then I went on to my other stuff. I had to go grocery shopping, and you guys saw me create that craft yesterday. Little hot. So I had a lot to do yesterday, which was fine. But I realized that a lot of the work that I'm doing, not getting paid for, I could probably do in a workshop setting, for one. For two, I have a lot of really, what I think are good ideas to help empower people of either gender to really pursue what they want to in life. And I think that's something that's really important. And so, I'm choosing one sec. One second. I'm choosing a vendor for my website right now, and I actually had to call her because, I really traditionally like to work with organizations, because, hold on. I firmly believe that there's a need for organizations in this world, but if organizations continue to work in a way that is less, more traditional and not as modern, they're going to lose employees, like, really fast. So what is happening is your companies are losing employees to the gig economy at a really high rate because it's really easy to be an entrepreneur these days. And yes, like, part of me wants to encourage people to do that, but the other part of me recognizes that we need companies that are going to create medical devices or, things that are really important to us. Well, not just me, but like the entire world, right? But in order for those companies to keep talented people, they're going to have to change the work environment. And I had this conversation with my husband yesterday. He's got a really talented new employee, and I'm like, you need to empower her. Like, you can't micromanage her. And she needs to feel like an entrepreneur. Like, every single day, she needs to feel like she's contributing to society in a meaningful way. And I think it's really hard for millennials and I forget what the new generation's called. Is it Y? Why do they want to make money for other people? They don't have any desire to, and they can make money just for themselves, right? So, and I support that. I fully support that. That's why I'm in the business I am today. So I think, I want to protect organizations from losing really valuable talent that they need. So, I think what I have to offer is super important in that way. So, anyway, I'm just making, my leeks are actually for my salad today, guys. It's not actually for this meal. I might add leeks to the stew because I always love them, as you all know, but the smell of garlic is just so amazing to me. So, yeah. So that is what I'm really excited about. So anyway, I had to go back to the web designer that's working on my website. And I was like, Lisa, it's really important that you know that my business, I feel like there is an offering that we haven't really talked about. And so, I'm going to have a header with home, professional services, professional and personal development, right? Because it's kind of both. So it's really important to remember all of that. So anyway, okay, so we have my leeks cooking. What else do we need? Where's the broth? We have to be able to put broth in here. Alright, I'm going to add some broth because I defrosted my broth. So we're going to do that anyway. This is where, I think I said it I said it all of last week, but, my recipes are my recipes. So I change them up to fit, what I think is going to taste good. So I have a baseline, but then I kind of go off and do my own thing. So there's that. This recipe also calls for potatoes, which depending on which website you read are or are not low FODMAP, but I'm going with that they are fine for this recipe. So I'm just going to do a few handfuls of those. They tend to not be a popular side dish in the house, so I'm only going to put a few in and see what happens with that, because like I said, my daughter or my husband they go in like waves with them, so it's all good. All good. Oh boy. I told you guys I think that leeks smell like onions. But so yeah, so I'm going to be hosting a series of workshops that are personal development focused, but also professional development focused. So if you think about like women that are trying to get, well, let me back up for a second. So I've actually launched, well, I haven't launched it yet, but on the calendar, March 6th is the first ever Southern New Hampshire Women in Business Networking event that I'm hosting. And it's actually going to have a babysitter and open. It's 2 hours. First hour is structured, and the second hour is unstructured. And so what it's going to be is a time for women to share and collaborate and identify some time for their businesses, because obviously with all of the unbalance or misplaced balance of work in the home, they don't always have time, and this gives them the opportunity to actually take the time to do their own stuff. So I think that's really important. It was really important to get a babysitter for me, because like I said, I know what it's like to not be able to participate in things because I can't bring my kids or my daughter. And so I have apparently lost my peeler, so that's a problem, but that's okay. We'll just go with unpeeled carrots. They're going to soften up in the crock pot anyway, so I did wash them, don't worry. So that was really important to me, but yeah, we're doing a planning session next week, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it's successful and we get some people that are, right now 8 people are going, so kind of a big deal. It's unpaid right now, and I'd like to keep it that way for as long as humanly possible, because I think if we can get sponsorships or something that way, maybe ask for donations to support women, maybe we can do something like that. But it's really hard when women are trying to do their side businesses. They sometimes get intimidated by the cost factor, especially if they're a stay-at-home mom, which is one of the most important jobs we can have, right? But if you're not getting paid for something, it's hard to justify spend, right? So if we can keep it free, I'm hopefully essentially going to ask for donations from the community or from nonprofits. I just haven't had time to look into it yet. Sometimes I tend to, just want to do things, just want to see if it sticks. But so that's happening, and I'm really excited about that because, I've been doing work with people individually to help them grow their businesses over the course of the last, year and a half or so, not really getting paid for it. And so I've realized that I can host professional workshops and probably get paid for things, going forward. So really exciting. One of the first topics is going to be podcasting. I'm going to do a workshop on how to market yourself. Lots of stuff like that. So that'll be really exciting to talk through over the coming weeks and months. But again, there's that personal and professional development piece, right? That's really important. So, yeah. So potatoes, carrots, I did add leeks because that's what I do. Oh, I'm getting a phone call, but we're just going to disregard that right now because I got to get ready. I got a busy day. I have to go be a really great mom today in a little bit, but I have to eat first. So that's going to be really important. All right, so then we're not going to put green beans in because that's not my husband's favorite. Tomatoes. Chopped tomatoes, some tomato sauce. We got that. Tomato sauce tends to be high FODMAP, so I'm actually just going to use some crushed tomatoes and some tomato paste. Actually, I might just use crushed tomatoes just a little bit, just to thicken up my broth. And then I will put my broth in because I want to make it like a soup. So that's going to be that. I'll use this. Tomorrow night is homemade pizza night, so I'll probably save that because homemade pizza night, you need sauce for that. You need like real sauce for that. So I'll whip up my own little sauce. I'm just turning my leeks off because they're getting all smelly and wonderful for my salad. So I'm probably just going to add 4 cups of broth and save the rest of it for my husband's lunch this week. No, it's not even thawed yet. Well, I guess I will not be doing that, and I'll just use it for my husband's lunch. I took it out 2 days ago, for the record. That's not good. So yeah, I'm going to use more fresh tomatoes. I have a can of diced that I'll throw in, actually. That'll be yummy. And I think that's actually it for this recipe. It's pretty easy today. Alright, we're just going to have to get a new can. That's really gross. And then I always try to keep a can of diced tomatoes in the it's not that I'm like really bad and I don't recycle, but it's apparently too expensive for my development to do that. And I know I can get the I know I can get the thing, the bin and do it myself, but I just don't have time, guys. When I'm not here and I see a recycle bin, I put stuff in it, I promise. Okay, so just adding some diced tomatoes. Not a lot, just a little bit. And then, do I have any broth? I think I have beef broth. I don't really want to use that. Let me see if I can break some of this up. And then I got a jet. I'm gonna probably turn you off while I'm making my lunch just so I can focus on that, so I can again get out of here and be Wonder Woman mom of the hour here. And that's it. So I'm actually going to defrost my broth. I'm going to get going, guys. Thank you for listening to me today. I'm really excited that you're on this journey for me crafting my business and cooking with me. So have a great day, and I'll try to plug in tomorrow for Friday with Farley. Have a good day, guys. Bye.